All right, we should be.
Don't stop. Keep dancing. Move to the beat. Dance all night.
I have no idea.
The screen's killing y'all. All right, I think we're back on Facebook.
We're back.
Have everybody head it out there. DJ Roland had the phenomenal.
Yes.
Let's get this. Hit the share button. Let everybody know. Back.
Yeah,
part
we're
2.
back.
Yeah, boys. Man, we had a gigantic audience there too, Connor. We were rolling this afternoon. What happened on
You
that?
think we can get them back?
Yeah.
Can we get them back?
They always come back.
Everybody hit that
They
share
do
button.
come back for more, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this share button real quick. Let everybody know about that the Warren County Sports Authority is back on here because
The champions are back.
the chants are back.
The champs.
Duramax power. Can we get a Krebs Kubota from Gray before we leave?
Oh, yeah, because we were just talking about seeing the future, and he missed a little bit of the Krebs Kubota time. You got a Krebs Kubota
I
call?
don't know if I can beat y'all, but Krebs Kubota.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
You work on it.
Oh, he needs to work on that.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
it's not Sullins, but I mean, who is?
Anybody can beat someone.
No.
Grayson, welcome to the
What's
show,
up?
man.
How's that, Grayson?
I promise you that we didn't crash this just
No.
because you were coming in.
I feel like it's on me.
No, it was
Little
probably
bad luck.
Yeah, actually, it was Trev when he walked in. It was
Yeah,
cool.
It was
Trail-
down. It was down when I got in here too.
Yeah, Trev
Trail
walked
pulled
in.
the cable.
Nah, I mean, legitimate. The moment that Trev walked into the room, all of a sudden we had no signal anymore.
Got nothing. Run out of gas.
Yeah.
I am almost out.
Need some gas in it.
Oh, mercy, boys! I tell you right now. Well, hey, we're having a good time here
Yep.
on the show. We've been having a good time. Yeah, grab you a water.
Get
there,
you a water,
Trev.
Greg.
I mean, we probably could have handed one to
Yep.
you if you would have asked.
It's all good.
It's all.
I
good.
got long
But
arms.
let's talk about the county basketball.
Let's do it.
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
you talked about the crowd and those type things.
Yeah.
Girls basketball game.
Much more intense. You said.
Much
It was
more
insane.
intense.
We couldn't even get in the gym.
Yeah. No doubt.
Closer game too.
Question to you.
Yes, sir.
9-point lead. You think it was over?
I thought Boyd was probably going to win at that.
I did too.
I really thought that I was sitting there because I got on the show and it was asked last week in the McCorkle Landscaping about who was going to win.
You
And
went
I said Boyd Sweet.
Yeah.
And I really thought they were going to do it. I was fairly confident the boys were going to end up winning the championship game, but the girls game was the one that I was like, yeah, let's see.
I mean,
yeah, I'm with you. I kind of
well, I mean, at Boyd's place it was 13-6, and they got beat by what 3?
lost by 4,
Yeah,
19 to
4.
15.
Okay, and then you know when it got to 15-6, 9, I pretty much said that's going to be tough.
Yep.
And that was midway through the second quarter. I think that what Hickory Creek did was a little bit of probably something Boyd struggled with. If you could handle their pressure, Boyd struggled in the half court to score.
Yep.
They scored 3 points in the last 25 minutes. That still was, we talked about it. In county basketball, a 9-point lead is 3-to-1 ratio.
It feels
It's
insurmountable.
a 27-point lead.
And,
You know what I mean?
and I know
That's
people.
crazy
You
to
know
think
what I'm
about.
saying? I mean,
well, the
that's
thing that-
hard to overcome.
And people will hear 9 points in basketball and be like, well, that's 3 possessions. You could hit 3 threes. I've watched that league all year. I think there was 2 threes hit all season. So, no, it's not a 2-possession game. It's a 5-possession
But I
game.
think our boy the night before, Adam, with the Wood Wild Kittens,
Yeah.
had put something. He kind of
His strategy
he
was,
gave the secret sauce of how to beat Boyd in this aspect. Tell me if I'm wrong,
I love
because I watched both these basketball games.
I love your theory on this.
Okay. Adam, and I hope Coach Wood's listening, because I know he's listening because an avoiding disaster is going to be about this.
Yeah.
They get beat 10-9, correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. Adam's philosophy was this of breaking Boyd's pressure. Just throw it deep.
Yeah.
We don't even care.
Well,
we don't care if we actually possess the basketball. We just don't want to give them easy layups.
Yes.
Yeah.
It worked.
I think
Right up to the time that the officials, the Zebras, okay, Ron, not talking about you. Would never do that. But we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But Adam gave
He basically said, we're not going to turn the ball over in the front court. If we're going to turn it over, we're going to turn it 75 feet away.
Absolutely.
And we can set our defense.
And we're going to make sure our defense is set and make
it was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It really was. I was like, that's
why he was on my sideline. No doubt.
And he didn't press, and he pressed all year. So
I thought he did a good job of that.
He took the game out of transition where he knew that they weren't going to win, which was very smart.
Other things that I think we've got to give some shout-outs to. The video. Hey, y'all had a tough time getting in. Hey, we got to watch it live on video.
Yeah.
Rex Crabtree did a great job. Great commentary by Rex, athletic director of the county. Very informative. Learned a lot. I was very impressed with his basketball knowledge. But I'm just going to say this. County basketball is going nowhere, ever. That's hook, line, and sinker. Trev, hey, we had some controversy over the quarry. Would you remember that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if Grant comes in one day and says we're cutting county basketball?
Oh, my goodness.
I think a flat-out riot happens.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isaiah B.
At war, exactly.
Isaiah B. Easy. And be over here. We can't have the middle school coach promoting county basketball and quitting.
Civil war breaks out over that. Yeah. I promise you.
There's nothing that I had Cam Montgomery on the show this morning. The entire county commission would start a absolute
not going anywhere.
Hey, if you want to lose your job on the school board or director of schools, recommend that.
Oh,
Good
no
luck.
doubt. You want to get beat? Hey, you want to get beat 70 to? No, you want to get beat 90 to 10.
Yeah, 95-5.
Yeah,
I'm running on the campaign promise. I'm getting rid of county basketball. You gone? I'm not running my district on that just to see how little votes I can get.
Don't put out too many yard signs. No. But another thing I liked with Rex is he had coaches interviews. I will agree with you. Boyd's, it was going to be tough to beat that basketball team.
Yep.
No doubt. But Leanne, who did a really good if Trev wasn't going to give the power broker to Ryder and Kara, I think Leanne was going to be it because I think the year before Bobby
Goose egged.
Bobby Ray goose egg.
No wins.
Yep. Okay. They come back and they get to the finals. Mm-hmm. They got a couple really good players. But and when I'm listening to coaches, I'm really listening to what they're saying. And Leanne said the night before they had missed like 15 or 16 or 17 layups. And that basketball team against Boyd really struggled putting the basketball. And they had some good looks.
Yeah.
Didn't put the ball in the hole. Reed kid did a really good job. But third through fifth grade deal.
Yeah.
Was it successful?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Yeah.
I think that I think the thing that people are going to have
was there more positives than negatives? What I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean the game. I think the games we got a really good We got a couple of good championship games. I think we got some things. I think the thing that people are going to have to understand that this is never going to change is everybody. I think the sales pitch was development league. Nice. As long as you keeping score of those games, it's going to be a competitive league more than it's ever going to be a development league because we just said it. Adam Wood used a strategy in the semifinals of a girls' game that was basically, we're just going to turn the ball over about 50% of the time, but at least we're not going to get beat on the other side. That's not development, but it's game strategy
it's
stuff.
Game strategy. Here's how I knew that was the strategy. You would hear Adam yell, "Throw it deep!"
Yeah. Yeah. So
chuck it.
So did it make it a developmental league on this? Not necessarily, but I think everybody. There's a lot. Hey, look, Hickory Creek got their championship.
Yeah.
That they
undefeated season.
Yeah. Congratulations to them. DJ Rowland said, "Hey, we had a couple girls on the team that had heard Jeff's prediction and wanted to prove Jeff wrong." Yeah. I'll tell you this much: Brian Reed messaged me and said, "You cursed us when you picked us." He said we finally broke that curse. So apparently. Nobody wants me to pick them, but nobody wants me to pick against them either. So I don't know where to answer on that one other than I think it's funny. Brian Reed is in the comment section. He did just bring something up. Everybody's happy that it's third and fifth. He said, wait, what happens with the sixth graders right now? Now we're starting the preseason tournament.
The negatives could come out.
And that's where I think you're going to start hearing where everybody's like, well, it's nice. It's nice that the third through fifth graders played. It's nice when the seventh and eighth graders played. What happened to an entire class of sixth graders?
We're going to do the Lane Kiffin pros and cons of Wcsa or something. That being said, one thing Is it time? Is it time?
For what?
Is it time? I mean, the sponsor, one of our sponsors.
Oh. Yeah, we can go there.
Yeah, we need
It's
to we need to
time.
go there.
Okay.
Let's move through it. Avoiding disaster.
Avoiding Disaster is brought to you by Adam Wood with Farm Bureau Insurance out there in Morrison. He does it all from home, auto and life. He even coaches a little bit.
Yeah, he keeps up with games pretty
He
close
does.
too.
He
What's
does.
going on?
He does.
Yeah.
If you want to stop in and see him, you can stop in and see him at 6282 Manchester Highway or give us a call at 931-668-7075. Once again, that's 931-668-7075.
Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Because, Coach Wood, the night after that basketball game, maybe messaged Trev and myself in a group message.
Allegedly.
No, he wouldn't know allegedly. He messaged myself. Now, if you want to say he didn't message you, that's fine. I thought your name was involved in it.
It was.
And he wanted to make sure. He said, since I'm paying for this sponsorship,
He did.
he did. I want this to be the avoiding the disaster. When said team gets one jump ball at 22 seconds, they don't get the next jump ball at 10 seconds. If you watch the game,
It happened.
it happened.
It absolutely did.
Officials, we love you. Yeah, we know the job that you have is very tough. Do not get me wrong. Things that you cannot make mistakes on. Possession of basketball in a 1-point game.
Hey, we're looking at y'all at the scores table too. Somebody should have stopped that.
Absolutely. That should have been stopped. Now, that being said, do I think if the Wood Wildkittens had got that jump ball, they would have went down and dunked to go up 11-10? I truly do.
Yeah.
In fact, I had money on it, so
Me
I'm
too.
really upset.
Yeah.
I'm really upset. FanDuel, man.
Yeah.
Called him, said, I want my money back. Fisher made a mistake.
Yeah.
But
Got a bad beat.
I'm like you. I think right there, officials, and hey, you need to be blowing a horn because I'm sitting there watching it and thinking, hey, jump ball, Boyd.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, next one, and you got to admit now, let's be honest, in county basketball 3rd through 5th, a jump ball is going to take place.
A lot.
A lot. And as soon as that happened, and it went back to Deborah, or it went back to Boyd, you're going, whoa, 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 whoa. And I hit the TV. It didn't help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think officials have you got to understand that score, especially in championship basketball.
Matt Brown brings it up. He says, "Is it the officials? The score table should have blew it too."
Absolutely.
Everybody. It was a systematic. But somebody on the book should have said that. And I'll say this much: you want to hear a funny story?
Tell me.
So that game's going on. I think it was a Tuesday night. We're doing our home. We're have our home opener. They're playing at the exact same time. Tim's coaching the game, and we're about to tip off in an hour. So he's like, "Hey, get the girls ready. I'll be back over there after the game." So of course, my thought process of getting them ready was we just went and watched on our big screen.
I knew you
we're
were
watching the game, and we're sitting there and we see the jump ball, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's Boyd's ball." And then it happened, and then they get them again, and I'm like, "Oh, that's Dibrow's ball." And they're like, "Boyd," and I'm like, "No, no." Our whole team's in the locker room going, "That's not right." But we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Hey, I will say this. We've been on both sides of that. Anytime an official gives me back-to-back jump balls, it's not like I've ever said no.
Hey, no.
Take it back.
That being said,
Let's do the right thing.
I don't know if it was a see in the future or an avoiding disaster, but it came true while we're talking about avoiding disaster. We said he
Nope.
was going to get a technical.
He didn't get one.
He did too. He got
didn't get
teed up
one.
after the game.
No, the game was
Bull.
over. And the game was over.
time out.
The
Time
game
out.
was
Time
over.
out. Time
That
out.
carries over next year.
You can get a technical when the game is over.
He didn't get
They
one.
just didn't shoot him. They
didn't-
just didn't shoot the
he
free
didn't get
throw.
one.
He 1,000.
Here's the other
You
Was
want-
it on the book?
Oh, we just established the book didn't know what was going on.
Here's the other thing. Hey, we've all did it. We got two young coaches here. Jeff, we did it. Late in the ball game, you go to an official.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
You go to an official and you say, hey, since we didn't get the jump ball,
I'm out of timeout.
I'm out of timeouts. As soon as they inbound the ball,
Oh,
I'm going to foul.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to foul and stop this clock.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and I've actually had veteran officials will come to you and because
Say-
they're kind of wondering, hey, what do you want a timeout after this? Do you want to foul? I believe Coach Wood went to an official
Oh, yeah.
based on Coach Wood's the insurance agent, and those guys never lie.
Why?
Right? I know I just said he went to the official and said, as soon as this ball's
He did.
inbounded,
I'm fouling.
we're going to foul.
Yeah. And the official asked him, "You want to foul?"
And
he said yes.
He said yes. And if you look, his player makes the foul. It wasn't
no
called.
Whistle. No whistle.
And then his player's like, well, do I need to hit her harder or something? Time expired.
And then great job on the other side of just dribbling that clock out.
Yeah. I will say hey, championship games, championship moments, gotta make sure, man. Gotta make sure.
So hey, Matt Brown, I mean, that is the head of officials in Warren County said he was assessed a T. They just didn't shoot the shots because it didn't make a difference. So we were right. He got a T.
Hey, time out. What was the bet?
Might need to run that by him.
What was the bet? I will promise you, he wanted more than a T.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, mercy. I think somebody said a second ago that it was a well-deserved T because he was hot.
Oh, he was hot.
I don't think he got a T because the guy's
Time out. The damn head of official just said he did.
Well, that guy like swallowed his whistle, so he couldn't blow his
He
whistle to
teed
give
him
a
up.
T.
It's on video. I'll send you the video. I'll send you the video after the show.
What are we trying to do?
He literally walks and goes, T.
I think
Do
he
y'all
was
have
just
some
trying
kind
to
of
cover.
do y'all have some kind of Farm Bureau deal that you have to drop Farm Bureau if he got a T or something? Trail, you're going down with the ship, man. The submarine's taking on water. He got a T.
I'm just saying.
He had to go
Everybody
meet
that was
with.
watching saw him get a T.
He had to go meet with Haley. He got a T. Of course, that happened that night at the house, and she was sitting there thinking,
It was
"Hell, I should have got a T too."
It was a very gentle T.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been around Adam when he's hot. I don't know.
Painted Barn Media, according to Kirby Smart, that's a clap.
That's a clap.
He wasn't calling it out. He was just
Yeah. Hey, no wonder he's a Georgia fan. He don't know the difference between this and this.
He got teed up, boys. There's no doubt in my mind that he got teed up.
That being said, hey, great county tournament.
Won't change.
One thing I think we got to change.
Talk to the change.
And Matt, I'm glad you're here. Okay. One thing I think you have to change in this league, and this is just my personal opinion, and it has nothing to do with how the league is run, but you're going to have to look at how you do the time management in the first and third quarters.
The end of the
End of the quarters. I do not, and I've never seen this before. We went to how many times we played in AAU tournaments and all this stuff. We running clocks. Clocks always stop inside the last minute or 2 minutes.
Or
That's
two.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. That was my first time watching the county game, or I didn't know the clock didn't stop.
Well, it stops in the second and fourth quarter, but in the first and third quarter, you may go to the free throw line and it take a minute and a half.
Yeah.
I think the clock has to stop at minimum inside of 30 seconds in the first and third quarters.
I would think here would be my suggestion on that. You might need to just do that in the tournament.
Really?
Because I think, let's be honest, in the regular season, they went to these rules basically to say, hey, we want to get out here in 2 hours.
Okay.
But in the tournament, I don't think we're in time saving mode for the tournament.
Okay.
And I really don't think that you're talking about more than adding maybe 4 to 5 minutes in a game if you do that.
I
in the first
agree.
and third quarters.
Then maybe in the last, maybe you do it in the last 15 seconds. What I didn't like, and when I say I didn't like, I struggle when I'm watching and somebody's at the free throw line at 28 seconds and they're pulling kids off because they know that the quarter's going to expire.
Well,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Matt Brown says, what's the number to call in? I don't think we have a call in on OT. Otherwise, I would tell you. It's normally 473-9383, but I don't think we have it in OT if we were on live radio.
Well, just call Trevor's cell phone number.
He ain't got it. I don't think he's got
473 King.
it. Come on.
Like I said, no, I like it. I like what we did. I think the rule changes got everything going on that. Again, I even like the little bit of a leash on the free throws and giving them a little bit of a runway on all that. I think there are a lot of things that they did in the third through fifth grade. If you did that, it just in the tournament, or I mean, you might even say we're only going to do it in the finals. I wouldn't care on that one, but otherwise, I don't think that's about it. Because here's the thing that I was thinking of: you're Boyd. You've been protecting that lead that you were talking about. You were up 7, you were up 9.
You manipulated.
And not only that, you sit there and watch that Hickory Creek struggled from the free throw line that whole game. What's to say with about 50 seconds or 35 seconds in that game, you're just like, I'm going to foul. Yeah. because I'm more worried about that girl catching an inbounds pass and laying it up than I am. We'll just take a take foul at half court and let you shoot free throws, and you're going to miss both of them. We'll go to the benches and we're done. Now we have zero risk of y'all scoring, zero risk of us turning it over. If you really wanted to, you could even sub in your entire bench and say, I want y'all to go foul and take it. Now, I mean, because why did I say that I think that'll happen eventually? Because I've already thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, if I've thought about it, some other coach is going to think about that before it's all. They'll manipulate that rule before it's all said and done. DJ Rowland, awesome championship game. Lady Hawks
no
never
doubt.
gave up
Yeah.
when the scoreboard
No
was
doubt.
against them. Dalen came home bruised from head to toe. Those kids gave their. I'll say that much. Those two teams, I want to see them play next year and the year after that and the year after that, because those two teams play entertaining basketball games. Best way to get the ball game on time, Brian Williams says, is the game time at 6 o'clock. The ball gets tipped at 6 o'clock. No warm up buzzer going off at 6 o'clock. I agree with him on that one too. Or if he says, "Hey, listen, if you want to get out there, let's not wait till 6:07 to start the game."
I like it.
What do y'all do over there at middle school? Y'all start at 6 o'clock, or y'all bringing them off the court and doing the anthem and lineups at 6 o'clock?
I'm pretty sure we start at 6 o'clock.
I like it.
Well, we're doing the same thing.
Hey, right
we
now-
usually let it expire at 5:55, and then we get everything done.
Right
and go.
now with these two, I mean, ball game's over at 6:05. It's blowing people out of the water. Goodness gracious, man. I mean, goodness gracious. I mean, did Coffee County have to call for like help or something? I mean, what? Beat them by 40 or something?
Whew.
What's up with that?
They called about 3 timeouts in that
Yeah.
first quarter.
Yeah.
They about used them all up.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
look? Did you look down there and say, "Hey, man, that ain't helping"?
I was gonna say anything.
Oh,
We're just gonna go back out there and keep doing
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Y'all heating up, man. What's
Heating
y'all's record now?
We're
5-1.
5-1. That's
Ooh.
not bad.
What's JV?
5-1.
10-2.
Yeah.
Wow.
My goodness,
It's
man.
not just hand placement.
What
That's
happened to
good
those
ratio.
two? What else about those two?
Oh wow! You
Pointed at the fan guy.
wow!
Man.
What happened to the two? Him.
He listened to me.
Well, if,
Nah.
I mean, if you go by the old adage
Exactly.
that the coaches lose and the players win, then yeah, I guess it was him on the two.
It was both of us, and I think we can both, looking back on it, even just a few more games, we've kind of grown from it and looked back and said, hey, we probably should have not done that in that moment.
Got a big one Friday.
Huge.
Is that the day game?
It is.
That's the traditional
Yeah.
day game where all the student body gets to be there.
Sam's going to be there. He's already told
Gets
me.
that DeKalb County Middle School. I mean, hey, that's like
packed.
a 25-year running type deal, is it not?
Eric Ballou in the Ben Lomond Connect message board says, "Hey, it's lonely at the top, Isaiah."
I'm starting to get that.
What do you? Oh, yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. What is about this day game? Are you excited about it? Is your team excited about it? Or this is a.
Oh, it's
that's
big
a-
now.
Oh,
Hey, I
it's-
remember when I
it's-
coached at the middle school, it was a day. They had 2 day games. You had the Thanksgiving one and the Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're excited, but we're trying not to. I don't want them to get into my classmates are here. I'm gonna try to do something that we don't usually do. So it's give and take.
So you're trying to teach them to do what you didn't do, correct?
Yeah.
Attaboy. That's good coaching. Oh,
Yeah. Listen to me from experience. You don't get, yeah.
yeah. No, these two guys doing a phenomenal
Dude,
job.
I remember playing in mine. It was terrible in that game. It was the worst game I played all year. I was out there. I
Really?
felt uncomfortable. I think I might have forgot my undershirt, so I didn't. So now I was like, oh, I'm fat. I don't like being out here in front of everybody.
The one thing that I think these guys will struggle with a little bit, and I remember when we did it the two of the years that I was at the middle school. The girls' game, all of it's played during the school hours.
Yeah.
The boys' game, they start going to get on buses like midway through the game.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that distraction a little bit because you can't get. We never could. You couldn't get the whole game in before school was dismissed. What time are you starting?
Well, I think they've changed it.
Have they
Yeah.
changed?
Okay.
Okay.
Girls
we
are
start earlier, I
11. We're
Oh,
at 12.
Okay, so that will be
yeah,
good.
that'll be good.
Well, usually because they would wait and they couldn't start it until after lunch. But then,
Absolutely.
like you said, they were getting them out of there.
so now
like
we got it.
2:15,
Oh,
so
that's
now-
good.
Yeah. So y'all be good to
Gonna
go.
be packed.
Yeah.
Huh? I like it. JV playing?
Yeah, after varsity.
Oh, after. Okay, so you got the empty
Are you
seat.
coaching?
Yeah.
You got off work?
Yeah.
Do you ever work?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wondered.
Yeah, he works. He's late sometimes.
Oh, is he late?
Yeah.
Going
Oh,
in
yeah,
at
well,
like 2
hell, he's
minutes.
late here too. So
I was like, he don't show up at 5 o'clock for his
he
job
went
over
from,
here.
He went from Trevor Eagle Evans to Trevor I'll be late Evans.
I'll be late because of the Eagles.
Whoa. That ain't never happened.
Oh, come on, man. There was one summer practice. He's like, all right, the gym's taking. I might just take the guys home. And it was a Thursday night. And I started thinking about it. I was like, dude, you want to cancel because the Eagles are on.
But we did.
He had wings to go pick up.
Man knows his role.
Mudbones had good wings.
Let's get on.
Grayson would be a good replacement in that first hour for when Trev's not here. The only problem is he's coaching.
I was going to say.
One thing, let's get on a little bit, then we'll I'm sure we'll get to the rant.
Yep.
Jeff had a story this week about the 4 gals.
Yep.
Or, the young ladies that are doing well in this community. It came from Warren County High School. I mean, anybody watched Perkins the other night against Vandy?
Unreal.
Leading hooping.
Yeah.
16.
I think she had 13. I mean, she's been in double figures.
Had the UTC for tomorrow.
Yeah, Sable's stat sheet. I mean, she's just filling that bad boy up.
It's unbelievable.
Tony and
Did y'all see the goal that she scored in the championship game to send them to the NCAA tournament? Header, 85th minute, ball comes in, she goes in, full dive.
Yes.
Header. If I had my computer plugged up, I'd pull it up. Her dad sent it to me. It's
Solid.
unreal.
Dang. I don't know much about soccer, but I did understand all that.
You got Slatton. I mean, but how impressive is that to know that those 4 young ladies came from about a 24-month period? I mean,
if you threw Madison Hollis in there from softball, I mean, you're really talking about in the span of like 4 years, you might have theoretically had some of the best softball, one of the best basketball players, golfers, and soccer players in school history.
I know Isaiah knows
almost in the
well.
building.
We all know her well, but I know you know Perkins really well.
Yeah, she's my cousin.
Yeah, so I mean, she's got 2 years eligibility left, correct? At Austin P. Mm-hmm. I heard something thrown out the other day and when I first heard it, I went, "There's no." And then you start, well, there could be a possibility. Chances she plays it in the WNBA. Is there a chance?
Ooh.
I believe with Kyra, yeah.
That's what
It's
I'm
in her
saying.
mind.
Kyra, I mean,
She
like
has a chance.
somebody said, hey, they're actually saying that she could be drafted in 2 years after she completes her eligibility. I guess what's wild is it goes back to when you see special players, but you've seen them all your life. Grayson's watched her grow up. Trevor has. We've seen. That's just Kyra.
That's just what she does.
Just Kyra and Sable. They just go out there and play, and then you start watching them like, hey, they got some. Tony, when she makes that play, you're going, she's making that at the highest level right now of collegiate soccer. It's just wild because I think we talk about the CJs and we've seen Grayson and his brother, and now with K-Ron. We've got some females that are flat out getting it done from this county.
I mean, Tony scores that goal to send Tennessee Tech to the NCAA tournament where they played Vanderbilt, number 1 Vanderbilt, the very next game. I mean, she's playing against the best of the absolute best and holding her own on it. I mean, it's unreal. And like you said with Kyra, I mean, yeah, and she was, man.
And Vandy's top 20.
Oh,
She was top
absolutely.
20. They
You're
were
doing
number
that on
19.
the SEC floor, too, now.
No, they were playing at home. It was in
It was
Clemson.
in.
Oh, my bad. You're exactly
That
right.
being, being said, I don't think
SEC.
it would have changed. They were doing it against the SEC
exactly
team.
right.
Does she not have more eligibility than that? Because the rule, JUCO.
She might be able to Diego if she wanted to.
JUCO.
And don't you get 2 years?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
so.
2 to 3?
She might be able to Diego and ask for
a third year. That being said, if she keeps on this trajectory, who knows? Maybe she's drafted in the league before.
If you remember her signing, the girl that the woman, sorry, not girl, the lady who was coaching Walter State came in and said that she's the most athletic player that she's ever recruited. And she had already had a girl that had played for her who was drafted in the WNBA, and she said, Kyra is the most athletic girl I've ever recruited.
I guess when I'm watching her play against Vanderbilt, and we watch Sable, you get a feeling pretty quick that Sable's the best. And, hey, we're homers. Yeah. But Sable's one of the best kids out there. She looks like she may be the best player stat-wise that Motlow has. When you're watching Kyra, you're sitting there going, That girl's the best player on Austin Peay's team right now. I mean, she's. It's wild to me because I remember watching them play, and we talk about, hey, that's an athletic backcourt, and they can do some things that really help.
Yeah.
You didn't realize how good that was.
Yes.
When Warren County took it, I mean, let's think about this. If Sable goes where we think she can go next year,
Yes.
which I think she could be a D1 basketball player.
If she's not, then somebody.
Then people are just sleeping and not paying
Yes.
attention. If she goes and does that, then you're talking about at one point when they played that game, you will have 5 D1 basketball players are on that court because the Gannons are both at Southern Indiana. Natalie Barnes just decided to go play at Sanford. She's Kyra's already at Austin Peay, and Sable's probably on her way to somewhere by next year. 5 D1 basketball players, and sometimes when people are talking about right now, oh, we can get back there, maybe. But I'm like, I don't think you understand where we were at.
You have to have that to get to there
That,
at this level.
That senior year
Yes.
that Kyra was there, that team went to the region semis and played Bradley Central a 9-point game. They didn't play another close game. I think they played one other close game in single digits on their way to a state championship that year. That Warren County girls basketball team, when they were seniors, might have been one of the 5, not just one of the 10. Might have been one of the 5 best teams in the entire state. They just had the rotten luck of having to play through Coffee County and Bradley Central.
You run through that, and what's funny, if you remember that game, and I won't make lips head too big, but Bradley Central, I think early on that basketball game got up huge.
Yeah,
I think they got up 16, 18 or something. I mean,
And Warren County started reeling them in.
Absolutely, that's what happened. Was it like Warren County kind of figured out, hey, we can play with this basketball team. And I think they cut it to like 6 or 4 at some point in time.
There are some seniors on that basketball team that still to this day will tell you if one extra shot, I think they drew up an elevator doors 3 at the top of the key that did not go, that I think was going to make it a 1-possession game in the final minute.
I believe it was going to cut it to either 2.
I think it was going to cut it to 2. I think they were down 5.
Yeah.
And bricked out. But I think, and then again too. And also the other sliding doors moment for that team was the fact that they went to Coffee County in the district championship game and just played an abysmal first half. And then they almost still won that game. If they would have won that, they would have avoided Bradley until the region finals and probably would have hosted went on the road in sectionals and might have played their way in the state.
I guess the reason I bring that up is Trev's talking about, hey, and the other night in the county tournament, I don't think there's any doubt that girls' game, you talked about the gym was it was pretty electric for those young ladies.
Yep.
Well, you got a little girl at Boyd.
Oh yeah,
I think it's Ken.
Yep.
There's a.
I think
her last is her name Perkins too.
No, that's right.
Right, but she's kin to Kyra. Is that not correct?
She is.
She's got another kinfolk that went and played at what is it, Charleston Southern?
Yeah, I believe so. I think
Got another one that went and played at junior college level. When I look at that little Wright girl, I'm going, that's got a trajectory.
I think so.
That could probably get better.
Yeah.
Well, now you've got some girls. How many times we say it, Grayson? We remember talking about this. When you got success, these younger girls are watching that and they're going, hey, that can be something I want to be. Well, it's right here at home.
Yeah.
This came out, and I'm not going to say who said it, but Fish, who's the TNT Power Broker of the Week, most impressive trophy the young lady's ever won. Probably be the most impressive trophy she ever wins.
No.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard to replicate that. Okay.
No.
But the comment was made. This girl could be the next Sable.
Mm.
Well, you kind of look at that and you're thinking, hey, maybe. It's just. I'm glad to see that with young ladies in this town, in this community, and now you got other young ladies that can look up to that.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing.
Yeah, and gotta keep that girl in orange and blue. All right, just saying.
I'm gonna say there's gonna be some NIL offers.
Who says they aren't already out there?
Y'all better get a good guest speaker for the spring break.
Right. It's one of those Lannister Game of Thrones offers. Hey, whatever they offer you, we'll double it. All right, guys. Yeah, good job on that one. Sullins, you want to revisit a little bit of where you were at last week? Isaiah, you've seen the rants.
I may change a little bit because because you.
Well, he was in the locker room, so
He's seen a different rant every now and then.
I'm out of the range.
The rant, we may change just a little bit because we're running a little bit long time, but I know we want to get to some things, so I want you guys to add to this.
Okay, well, let me tee it up real
Let's
quick.
do it.
Hey, sponsored by Supreme Building Products, locally owned and operated since 1963. Supreme is a full-service retail lumber yard offering quality products at competitive prices. Hey, what do you need for your next home improvement project, Isaiah? Dimensional lumber?
Yeah.
You need some of that? Roofing material?
Yeah.
Benjamin Moore paint?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they got all that and more at Supreme Supreme Building Products. Make sure to follow Reese's FYI Fridays for the latest weekly specials. Shop local. Shop Supreme Building Products. There you go. I'm going to say 4.5 minutes. I'm going to take the over.
okay.
And Connor, be ready to one screen this, even though we can't see the screens.
So, hey, here, yeah, exactly. I don't have no idea what's going on.
All right, start the clock. One screen.
Pretty simple. We got to call out some SEC football SEC football coaches. Okay, 2 come to mind. 1, Shane Beamer. I'm on my way to Knoxville this week, and I'm sitting there with my nephew. Of course, he's in 8th grade. And he's keeping up with all this stuff, and he kind of leans over and lets me know that South Carolina's up 30-3. Little did I know that Shane Beamer was doing his best Donald Trump impression as he's going off the field, telling everybody how great he was.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just going nuts. And then he in an interview he talks about how he had beat Texas A&M the year before by 24. Okay, Shane Beamer is trying to be like our next guy, Lane Kiffin, except he can't coach. Was there any time did you think that they actually were going to win that game? Because my nephew actually said they're going to get beat 31-30. He goes, there's no way.
I hope you put some money on
Randall.
A lot of people did. But as I've always said, halfway home don't get you home. But halfway home and act like that'll get you fired.
Yep. I'm surprised he wasn't.
That's coming.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
That's coming.
the
The last one. I got 2 former players here. We're fixing to go into a stretch run where we've got state aspirations. We're right on the cusp. And I decide, you know what? I'm going to go job hunting this week. Hey, and not only that, I'm going to troll. I'm going to glaze. I'm going to do everything I can to bring attention to myself. Now, I know your feelings on this.
Yeah.
What are your feelings as players if you're on the Ole Miss football team right now, knowing I think you're number 6 in the polls, or number 6 in the college football playoff. Mm-hmm. You beat Mississippi State. You're pretty much in. You're going for a national championship. As good a season as Ole Miss has ever had. Yeah. And this is what you're getting from your leader.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be hot, yeah. There's no telling in the summer. You're on me about being focused for the season. Now it's here. We're on the like you said, that championship run, and you're worried about other things, dude.
See, that's and when I say Sullen, this is a group rant this week because I'm trying to figure out how Jeff brought it up. And I think it's an excellent point. And I said, Trev and I, we brought it up a couple weeks ago because he goes on the field and he kind of, I don't want to say attacks an Oklahoma player, but he gets after him pretty good. Yeah. Okay? How is he getting away with this?
Because he's always done it.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand it, Trev. I mean,
I'm with you, but he's always done it. So people are like, that's just Lane. Like if Lane
Lane.
If Lane started acting
so that's
normal,
the answer. We just need a shirt instead of we ass. That's just Lane, right?
If you're just a jackass all the time, you just get away with it.
He's a jackass.
Easy, Connor.
I mean, I know it's a bad rant, but I'm actually sitting there and his family flew down. I'm like Gray, man. I would be so upset because this is our opportunity. This is what we're working for.
Yeah. But you
took a week off?
I mean, do you think some of that might be just the culture that he's built at Ole Miss? Like, at Georgia, Kirby Smart was talking about, if you're not physical, you're not getting a check. Yeah. What if the guys at Ole Miss are the same way? They even though they're on this run, they're playing well. They're saying, "Hey, can I go get more?" Even if Lane was staying.
What do you think, Jim?
It's the parallels of things that when you start thinking of it in different terms, it's so crazy. So y'all go, like you said, you had Grayson on your team, excellent senior year, and y'all go to the district tournament, and you beat the hell out of Cookeville in that semifinal in the consolation game. What if it comes out before y'all get ready to go play in that district tournament? That also, by the way, we just beat Cookeville.
He might be going,
but their coach is leaving, and I think I might be taking that job.
But
hey, and not only that, I'm gonna get in the Southern Standard that week because we didn't have the Sports Authority back then, and I'm just gonna be like, that's whatever. I don't know why my family was up in Cookeville looking for land or anything. That's crazy. That's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How? I mean, I like you said, I get what you're saying about like if his players are looking for money, then why can't he go and do stuff like that? But at the same time, I'm sitting there like, man, you are the leader of a program at some point. When are you going to be a lead? When are you going to actually? There's nothing about that guy that inspires leadership. And I loved Lane at UT.
Not only that, okay, in the past 3 months, ESPN came out with this 30-minute or 60-minute video
30 for 30.
30 for 30, where he's found himself.
Yeah, they make him like poor pitiful me.
Absolutely, and hey, I've somehow made it to Oxford, Mississippi, and now this is home, and my family wants to be here, and we've got them around the dinner table. And now I'm going to ship them off to Gainesville to see how the housing market's. How we doing down there?
It's like that. Was it Texas A&M or Texas? Their baseball coach he basically said, "I'm not leaving. I'm here." 38 minutes later, he's gone.
I don't want to talk about baseball right now.
Yeah.
Frank Anderson left UT this afternoon too. So
I guess
it's Tennessee's pitching coach. He's going to San Francisco.
What bothers me about that is hey, he's a heck of a football coach, but at some point you got people that are acting like he's Saban. He's not. Just give me give me the title he's won.
He was 7-5 at UT.
He might have had a Duke's Mayo Bowl in there somewhere.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's consistently a top 10 team. That got James Franklin fired.
I was going to say, does that get it done?
Just so we're clear, too. James Franklin got fired for that.
I just struggle. In the rant, the struggle is, how have we got to the point where this is acceptable? And his own trolling.
I don't get it.
He's coming out every morning, and if you look at Twitter, he'll have the page of the book he's reading. Like today, it's one day at a time. And he'll underline stuff. And fans are just...
It's all for show, man.
Oh, yeah.
But then do you really want that as your football coach? Because when it comes down to it, can he beat Kirby Smart when Kirby Smart says, hey, you want show, you don't need to come here.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to take you to a phone booth and see if you want to fight.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I know Jimmy's fixing to get him $16 million.
That's what I was going to say. Let's just say the analogy like you were saying, if you left while we were gearing up for a championship run. It's one thing, like, if you said, hey, guys, University of Tennessee's called. Like, we would understand, like, that's a life-changing thing. If you said, hey, I'm going to go talk to Cookeville, we'd say, see ya.
I would have told you, you're going to have to go because I ain't playing for nobody who's going to Cookeville.
I
despise them guys.
I will be interested in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because I think this is the type of things that can break locker rooms apart.
He may just be stumbled on being the perfect coach for the NIL era. He's
in
the portal.
Maybe.
The players are in the portal and Lane's in the portal every year. He's going to sign 1-year contracts. Maybe. He's going to be signing 1 year, $15 million contracts the rest of his career, getting $20 million buyouts or something. Eric Ballou in the message board, Big Loma Cadet message board says, I just don't know if in today's climate he's going to get a better shot at a natty at Florida or LSU. I just don't think that there's that much of a difference for him to be going down these roads. And I think there's some of that to that. I think he's just trying to get a huge payday from Ole Miss. He's going to stay.
I hope he stays at Ole Miss. I really do.
I really do too.
And I think Coach Blue's right. In today's times, we talk about blue bloods and all this type of stuff.
Blue bloods are
almost a thing of the past. If you think blue bloods are true, if you watched the University of Kentucky play basketball last night,
oh my God.
Well, that $22 million roster looked great.
Blue bloods are
goodness gracious.
Blue bloods are whatever team can afford the best quarterbacks.
I was gonna say it's where the Blue Bills are at, the hundreds.
Yeah, that's like and then of course that comes out this week. I think the Arizona State got Sam Levitt. Looks like they're going to go to they're going to be in the playoffs, and they're already saying that. Well, yeah, Levitt. I don't think he's going to be back in Arizona. He's already shopping. I don't know, man. Everybody's shopping now, man.
You're 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
How bothersome is that?
Oh, you know how I would.
I
take
can't
that.
stand it. I can't stand it.
It's funny you bring up senior year because we had a pretty good team that year, and not to bring up old wounds, but there was a couple of distractions at the end of there.
Yeah,
it can cause some problems, like Coach was saying, in locker room and just the focus. It can mess up your focus.
Yeah. And I'm sure that even 8 years later or anything like that you let that stuff go though. You don't there's no harboring of ill will or anything towards anybody after that.
I'll use y'all's word, allegedly.
I was about to say.
I'm telling you, man, it could. Yeah, I don't get it. The one that I don't get more than anything is what you said. We were talking about it with Trump and everything like this. Like you just at some point that if you act like a clown so much, people are just like, it's just what he is. No big deal. You got to accept it. He's troll. Like when Drew Walker in the message board says, "Well, we don't know if Donald Trump was even being serious." I'm like, man, he's the president of the United States.
Yeah,
that's not. I don't need an internet. I don't need an internet troll. I don't need to be getting rickrolled by the president of the United States right now. If I want to do that on the air, even right now as me. I'm like, I have a little bit more responsibility than be like, well, I don't know if Simmons is serious right now or not. He's kind of a jokester. We all know he's kind of a jackass, so we don't care. So
that'd be my title.
I mean, you keep it buttoned down for the most part.
Yeah,
like you're not saying the F word on CNN.
Yeah,
in the middle of a conference.
I don't know, man. I thought it was wild on that one.
And I do agree with what Baloo says. If it's 10 years ago,
oh yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He'd be in Baton Rouge or he'd be in Gainesville for sure. Yeah. Either one or the other. He's not staying at Ole Miss and saying, we can win it here, boys.
No, I don't even think if it's 10 years ago, I don't think he's a head coach. I think 10 years ago, I don't know if you put up with the
you might have
something there.
Dumbass like going out on Twitter and like there were back then you still had what Kirby was a head coach 10 years ago. Saban was still in the game. Like their coaches just had like this thing of like, hey, there's a right way and a wrong way to do things.
Yeah. He'd be Cliff Kingsbury. He'd be going coaching the Arizona Cardinals or something.
And how'd that go?
He did really well in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. The sad thing about it, he's still winning at life. Also, we should have known Lane was going to do all this stuff when he started getting in shape again. I'm like, that seems like a. Yeah, he's getting his shape for the next one.
One thing we can say about Lane is history has a way of repeating itself.
Yeah,
Lane's always had some issues as far as the Raiders deal didn't go well.
Nope.
Tennessee deal didn't go well. Nope. USC.
And now we're doing exactly what we were talking about. We're just being like, hey, it's Lane, man. What are we surprised
I really
for?
thought, though, when he went to the Saban Rehab Center that somehow, some way he would have.
Sometimes addicts relapse, coach.
That's what I was going to say. You think Saban, he's proud of that?
I know. I think Saban respects him immensely as far as his X's and O ability and as far as a person.
I don't think he likes him at all. I'll be shocked if he did.
Exactly.
Hey, is your yard ready for a makeover?
Let
Hey,
Lane Corkle. That's bad when Ad reads. He's in her hands, boys.
Hey, is your yard ready for a makeover? Let McCorkle Landscaping bring your outdoor vision to life. Owned and operated by Mitchell McCorkle, this local landscaping expert offers everything from nursery services and custom landscaping to retaining walls, irrigation system, and full hardscape designs. Hey, you need grading, solid installation, installation, land clearing, or excavation, they got you covered. If you want to refresh your space with weeding, mulching, or lawn resurfacing, no problem. They even offer professional design consultations to help you plan your perfect outdoor space. Big job or small, residential or commercial, McCorkle Landscaping is your go-to team for reliable quality results, so you can call today. That's 931-212-5174. Again, 931-212-5174. McCorkle Landscaping, digging deep to build your dream outdoors. Oh, boys. Brent Warren says Lane Kiffin would be a perfect fit for Florida. They're both idiots. Says Ben Lone Connect message board. He also said, sorry, Fish. I mean, yeah, Danny ain't going to like that. We calling it.
That's the problems on the bench on Friday night.
Yeah.
Big miss story.
All right, Trev.
We got
This one, Adam also brought up at the office.
Okay.
If you could go anywhere in the world, take your whole family for 10 days, where are you going?
That's I think that's a great question for like Adam. It's like a terrible question for me and Sullins, who I don't think maybe Sullins a little bit more than me. I don't leave my house. I'm going to take my parents with me or something.
You have to take Brett.
Where are you going?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, 10 days.
Hawaii is the last state my parents have to check off to get to all the states.
Oh, that's good.
And I like warm weather, so it's a win-win.
I like it.
Yeah.
I've been to Hawaii once.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
For
get
like
on that
12 hours, I heard.
something like that. We got back pretty quick.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There's also, too, I don't like flying either. So that's
Another thing about the problem you have with Hawaii when you fly, okay, when you say you don't like flying, I'll never forget I was on the jet, and like as you're flying, it's kind of telling you where you're at on the map, and then you get over the ocean, and then you realize there's nowhere to land if it goes bad, and you're going, hey, I need to get to that little spot out there.
A little island.
Yeah, get me to that island.
Baloo said he'd take his family on the Ben Lomond Connect message board, say just one of the coffee shops around Warren County.
Yeah, like a coffee shop tour. You know what I'm saying? Like do one a day.
Baloo is loving the coffee shops.
Blue and coffee.
Including the cafe at Tree City, 809 Sparta Street, open 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Skilled baristas waiting to craft your perfect cup.
That's where Baloo would go like on the first and last day. You know what I mean? Yeah.
10-day trip. I don't know. My parents have been talking about going to Ireland for forever. I don't even have one of those fly pass licenses, so I'm probably not me on that.
Star?
One. Yeah, the Star.
I thought you were talking about your passport.
No, like on my license.
either.
I don't even think I can fly domestic right now.
No, you can't.
So I don't know, man.
If you got your own jet.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no ambitions, and I don't like traveling's not my thing. Well, when it comes to traveling, there's no place that I'm like, before I die, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, go out west a little bit.
A little bit.
Seattle.
Go to Memphis.
Seattle.
Even though I hate cold weather, I just want to go snow skiing for about a week for some reason.
That's fine.
Okay.
Adam said Antarctica. I said, there's no way hailing the
10
girl.
days?
10
in
days
Antarctica?
in Antarctica?
What,
Yeah.
to do
Hunting
what?
penguins?
What are you doing?
You're just surviving.
Guys, we were just talking about it. All right.
Where are you going, Greg?
I think I'm going to Jamaica. I went there on my honeymoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
All-inclusive resort. I'm not worried about nothing.
I like it. Not bad.
That's not a bad answer. Can I
bad.
steal his?
Yeah.
Antarctica sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, I think
Antarctica, that's a Survivor Man trip.
I think when he went from Antarctica, I think he was just saying for himself. I think he switched.
I would say
Because
so.
I don't know if hailing
What's
the
he
girl.
going to do for himself out there?
You know how Adam is, man. He just
Okay.
I think he just wants to say he survived 10 days in Antarctica.
You want to take an official out there, best man wins?
He's like negative 50 degrees Celsius, and Adam's like, I braved it. It did nothing to me.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think what he wants to do is what Connor said back here is hunt a penguin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mounted
Is
up.
that legal?
I don't know.
Hey, Connor, is hunting penguins legal?
Don't tell anybody.
I thought penguins are on the North Pole. Are they South Pole too?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they're on both.
Dude, I don't know.
What am I, a
don't know much
penguinologist?
about a penguin.
I've seen them at the zoo.
Dude, I have no clue.
I mean, please don't do 7 days on penguins. We heard enough about having ain't bears.
That is not good radio. We talk a lot about good radio and bad radio. That's not good
I've seen
radio.
what penguins do. They just get on the ice, jump in the water. They do it over and over. Do that in about 3 minutes.
Isaiah, you got a McCorkle landscaping question?
Of course I do.
Next.
Yep. What's the craziest thing you've seen on like live TV? Like it happened live.
Ooh, that's a great question.
Mine's gonna be when it was whatever award show it was. Will Smith. And
Oh,
Chris
he got
Rock.
Smack. Oh,
That's a
yeah,
good
that was
one.
pretty good.
That's a good one.
Because, hey, let's be real. I didn't know if that was real or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we all
is,
did.
that, is that an act? Did he do that on purpose?
Keep my wife's name.
Out.
Oh no! Don't keep your answer to yourself. Yeah, what would be the craziest thing?
Mine was, guys, one of them has to be the whole OJ.
Yeah.
Oh, the chase.
The chase, yeah.
Hey, you're not stopping that Bronco.
Yeah, that Bronco, he just got good gas mileage that day.
It did.
Apparently.
Oh man, what?
I don't know. I may have to steal Grace. I can't think of nothing else because
There's
that's a good one.
Another one I thought of was, when they were doing that telethon with Kanye West.
Yeah,
Just all of a
always.
sudden says Bill Clinton hates.
George
George
Bush.
Bush,
Hey,
yeah.
George Bush hates black people,
people.
and Mike Myers. Austin Powers is like,
Hey, and I like how he just keeps with the script. He's like, call 1-800-Katrina.
that's not groovy, by the way. The funniest part about that is the Mike Myers. Austin Powers is like, I don't want this. Don't bring this smoke on me.
He just looks at him and is like, oh, no.
Kanye storming the stage
Yeah.
on Taylor
yeah.
Swift. He's like, hey, but Beyonce.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it was the one of the most recent ones. Talking about now you got Kanye in the head, but it's not Kanye. It was like for the Super Bowl show with Kendrick Lamar. So is he gonna, when he kept saying, is he gonna do it?
Oh, is he gonna do it?
When he finally went to Not Like Us in the Super Bowl, I was like, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like the most shocking thing or anything that I saw on there. I mean, you can go. This question could be taken very dark side, very dark side very quickly.
Why are you looking at me, Jeff?
Because I already got your text message.
Yeah,
that you sent me.
I can guess.
I have no idea, but
I can guess.
I got a good idea.
Fairly recent events.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. I don't know. That's a great.
That's a
question.
good question.
This got me stumped a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
Nobody said 9/11.
No, I mean taking it dark.
yeah.
Taking it dark
That's
on that
fine.
one. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, I mean, if you want to talk about, I mean, some of you things you talk about with sports. Kawhi Leonard's shot that he hit to beat the Sixers, that you're like, is this real life? Did that just happen? In Game 7, that bounced like 7 times off the rim.
Yeah.
That I was kind of sitting there like, no, that didn't. That's not going in. Wow, it went in. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know.
Kick six.
The kick
Yeah,
six.
Kick six.
Kick
is
six
one.
is pretty good.
Kick six was a
Kick
one on
six
that
pretty
one. Yeah, I mean, hey, selfishly, the Tennessee beating Alabama in 2022 on the not blocked field goal.
God, that just gave me flashbacks to the Dobbs Hail Mary. Man.
Oh, yeah.
God.
It was that same season that Vandy beat Alabama too, right?
We don't talk about that. No, it actually was. No, and also no, it wasn't. Vandy beat Alabama last year.
Yeah.
It was 2022. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff on that. Again, if you want to take it dark, like the Hamlin thing with the Bills.
Oh,
when you legitimately
yes.
sit there and thought like, oh my goodness, I think I might have just watched somebody legitimately die on a field. That's crazy. Those are let's be honest. The most shocking things are when you see something legitimately just almost
tragic.
horrible, tragic or horrible happen. You're like, did I really just see that type deal? But yeah. Anyways, well, good question.
Good question.
Yeah, that a boy.
Very good question. What comes
Me,
through?
me or you?
Go ahead.
Well, one, and I hope I don't steal it, but it was put up there on the message board early.
Yeah, no, let's go with that one.
Okay. Basically, and I'm glad two young guys are here because you guys are getting started in your coaching deal. I think the question was asked. Correct me if I'm wrong, Simmons. I want to make sure I'm right.
looking it up. Just make sure too.
The question pretty much was asked: Can you coach kids as hard as you want to coach them, and what lines can you not cross in today's times? And has that line changed? Is that pretty much kind of Tell me word for word.
I'm trying to find it word for word because I'm trying to find it back when we did the
because it was early.
Yeah, it was early in the broadcast on it.
Yeah.
It basically had a little bit to do with tough coaching as well on there. But Trev, I'll let y'all answer. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, so word for word, it was. Could y'all talk hypothetically about the difference between tough coaching and crossing the line, being tough, but also need to build them up on that? Yeah, I guess in some aspects, how do y'all do that? Blue's in here. How do you do it?
Blue?
Brent Warren, you're in here. How do y'all do it?
Danny Fish.
Danny Fish.
Coach Fisher. We got a lot of coaches.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
coaches watching that. In fact, Coach Fisher just let me know that Warren County's wrestling team just destroyed Eagleville tonight. He drove the bus, so congratulations to the Pioneer wrestling team. We knew it. That's your team. That's your boys.
yeah,
Go ahead.
rolling. I mean, I think the line is, Coach Owens. It's everybody knew that you coached hard, but I think we all knew in the locker room, like you truly cared about us, and you didn't. We never felt like whether we screwed up or what that you were gonna stab us in the back or throw us under the bus or anything like that. And day to day, like say we screwed up on Monday, on Tuesday we came back and you didn't hold Monday against us. So I think as a player, you know when a coach is coaching you hard because they care, and when they're just being an ass.
Eric Ballou in the Ben Lomond Connect message board says we have to define tough.
Yeah, I agree with that. We got Gray.
Yeah, I'll just piggybacking off what Trev said. I think you can still coach them hard, but build that relationship first. Get to know them first. Don't just be in coach mode 100% of the time. Like when we're off the floor, it don't matter. Am I going to be mad if we had a bad practice? Yes. Am I going to take it out on you after practice? No. All right. Once we step off the court, I'm trying to build that relationship with you so that later in the season I can be on you hard because, like Trev said, I care about you. One thing I was talking to Trev about this the other day, talking about how Coach Sons was a hard coach, right? But I think one game we got blow out by Ray County. It was a bad game. We're thinking, oh, he's gonna kill us when we get back on next practice. But we go to some classroom, gonna watch film. He brings in a bunch of pizzas.
Yeah.
All right. That lets me know, okay, he's still, he's not a complete,
You can say it.
No, he can't. He's a head coach.
he cares for us, though. He cares for us. So I think that's the important part is get to know the kids a little bit first before we start, hammering on them. And be careful about what you say. I think there is a line with certain players.
Yeah.
Not every player can handle in-your-face screaming.
Yep.
But you can still handle them, but it's in a different way.
Yep.
So you can't treat all the kids like they're the same because they're not.
It's not cookie cutter.
No.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think there's a lot of kids. I think most every single kid wants to be coached. None of them want to be embarrassed.
Yes.
And I think that might be where the line is like, did you coach them hard? Or did you just flat out try to embarrass them?
I'll be honest. There's some times early in my career, I'm sure I embarrassed some guys, and that's not something that I'm proud of. Mm-hmm. As coaches, you got to understand you're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
One thing that I always tried to follow was this, and I think Coach Ballou brings it up. I'll tell anybody I was pretty tough. I never went after character. Their character, hey, we wanted your butts to play as hard as you possibly could. Practice as hard as you can. Give me quality effort and attention, but I'm not going to go after them character-wise. When you start doing those type things, that's when I think you cross the line. I may tell Grayson, brother, you better go board the basketball like your life depends on it.
Yep.
What I'm not going to say is, Grayson, you're a blankety blank 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 because you didn't rebound. There's a total different deal. The coaches make mistakes, absolutely. I think these guys are right in this aspect. When you say kids have changed, society has changed, and players have changed along with society. Okay, that being said, you can still coach kids in a way. Hey, we talked about one Lane Kiffin. I don't know how hard he coaches guys, but the guy he went to the rehabilitation center. Nick Saban, he coaches kids hard.
Yep.
That guy's right there, Kirby Smart. He told you Saturday, if you don't like this, you're not for us. So you have to somehow build that relationship and understand you're just trying to get the best out of those young men or young ladies. Lines can be crossed. Another thing you got to do, and I would recommend these guys, when you make a mistake, you need to look them in the eye and tell them you're sorry. If you'll do that, that'll help out a lot too. Because coaches make mistakes. I mean, and to say that you don't, or that you've got a pedestal, and it's everybody else's problem. You know me. Oh. If there's one thing, and I'm glad Trev brings that up. If there's one thing burns me up is when I hear a coach after a loss start throwing kids under the bus.
Ooh. Yeah,
that is a culture. And what you're trying to, when we're talking about this, coaches try to build cultures. And if your culture, Coach Fish does it with a brotherhood, Coach Blue's trying to build a culture. If your culture's right, then kids will allow you to coach them hard in the right way.
Eric Blue says these are all great points. Is the high volume instruction or discipline actually coaching, or is it the coach's ego vomiting onto the players? That's a lot finer line than most people think. It also says bingo Sullins, I'm sorry, goes such a long way. I mean, I can't tell me. I mean, like I would say that some people would say I'm a high volume guy, but I also say that I'm quick to apologize when I'm wrong. When I'm like, I'm just wrong. I was wrong. And I was like, and tell you that you're right. I think the caring issue goes back to it as well. Is if they know you care and they know you're not going to embarrass them, then I think they understand that anything else that comes through it is true, as Coach Blue said. Is actual coaching that's going on, not just berating, not just being, because like you said, at some point, like if you're shouting something. Are you tearing them down, or are you trying to build them up? I mean, like you can coach with some intensity, but are you actually coaching, or are you just telling them everything that they did wrong? Not, hey, here's what I need you to do to make it right.
I'll give you one, and I know Grayson, he'll remember this, and he talks about you go through certain situations, and it's always easy. And these guys right now, and when I'm saying this, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Right now, it's easy because you're 5-1.
Yeah,
winning's great.
Oh yeah,
it helps a lot. Winning solves all problems, but you're going to go through tough times. Grayson, remember his sophomore year, we come off a tough year at freshman year. Didn't win a lot of district basketball games. Our first district basketball game of his sophomore year, we have a situation where we're at home. We tie the game late in the game, and a young man didn't realize it was tied. And we had said, hey, we want to go foul. Well, it's tied. We don't want to go foul. You know what? It's one of them situations. Kid fouls, they go hit 2 free throws. Nobody's going to feel any worse than the young man. Okay? I remember as I'm watching him go through the hall, he must have had a hand of concrete because he hit a concrete wall as hard as he could and it didn't break his hand. All you do, you just go in there and you say, hey, we'll be back on the floor tomorrow. Everything will be fine. Though you got to understand situations. Kids a lot of times are feeling, Grayson said it, you can have bad games. Kids that care, they know when it didn't go well. Yeah. You don't have to look at them and say, hey, we just got beat by 30. Let me make you feel even worse. Yeah. I've heard Saban say that a lot. Sometimes the best thing is when they know that you care after a loss, it helps a whole lot more because it's so easy to care after wins.
Yeah.
You got to know you're on the same boat.
You're right. You know, as a player, or you're in the locker room after a bad game. Everybody knows it's a bad game. So if you come in there yelling, screaming, ranting, and raving, nobody's listening. So what's the point? Just say, hey, we're going to get back at it tomorrow. We're going to be okay. The sun's going to come up.
I think sports are different too. I think as far as when you coach, different sports would be different.
Oh yeah.
You know, if I'm sitting there on the mound and Jeff Simmons at the plate, 3-2 count, tie ball game, and he hits one 450 feet, I'm probably going to treat that pitcher a little bit different. I mean, everybody knows he didn't want to do. Nobody says, you know what, I'm trying to serve one up right now.
Yeah.
You know, Grayson on the football field, if he throws an interception or something of that nature, it's tough. That's why in coaching you got to understand there's a lot more mistakes to be made, and a lot of times you learn from guys. A lot of times you learn from your players. I learned a lot from these two guys, how they handle situations. That helps you out a lot.
I'll never forget watching games with some people where they would be like, something like that would happen, an interception. Why did he do that? And I'm like, yeah, he did it on purpose.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, you better watch out, buddy. Better watch out. Caleb Sheehan's in the comment section said Coach Grayson's building a tremendous culture for the WCMS WCMS athletes. You can see it on the floor. That's why he couldn't say what you were trying to go to him into saying over there. Get the boss watching, boys.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Hey,
Sullins,
bosses.
Blue also said in the Ben Lomond Connect message board, Sullins, that's why I can't coach golf. I would ruin every golfer that I got close to.
Exactly. There's some sports. No. Make the putt.
Coach Trevor is also contributing greatly to the culture shift at WCMS when it comes to boys basketball.
Oh,
says
son,
Coach
look at the culture y'all are changing.
Look at
today.
y'all.
Oh, my
Boys.
goodness.
Well, hey, we'll close
What we
this.
got?
We'll close this one up, and we have Isaiah coming in here. He's on the mic, ready to go on this. Let me ask y'all this, Isaiah. I think you've done pretty good on the mic on this, but
He did.
when was y'all's? When do y'all remember like y'all's first time being like, oh, I'm talking back here. I'm this might be something that I'll end up doing more and more often on this because now we got the most watched.
Yes.
We got the most watched show.
Yes.
The most listened to show on there in Warren County. We do this weekly now.
Yep.
Well,
We're
me
live.
And, me and Sullins do this weekly.
Yeah.
And
That's
Trevor,
Trev's
Trev's,
crazy.
Trev
Trev's a quarter timer.
That's crazy.
Trev's a part timer, but me
He's
and
a 30-30-30
Yeah,
guy.
but when do
Always
you?
have been.
Always will be.
But when did you realize like, oh man, I actually kind of enjoy this. I want to keep doing it.
Ooh, man, I don't know. That's a good one.
And Isaiah, I don't even know. You might say after tonight, no, I'll never want to do this again.
Yeah. No, I think Gray would come back anytime.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I was a lot younger, I did a lot of things at church and kind of public speaking and that sort of thing. And then I'll never forget my senior year, we did a radio interview with, I think it was UCR.
Yeah.
It was somebody.
Yeah.
And we went up there and got on the radio. So I just kind of knew I had a knack, or not a knack. I knew I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Matt, he knew
no,
it.
I didn't.
Yeah, he
that
knew
came,
it.
That
He
came,
knew it.
That came out wrong.
He knew it.
He knew
I
it.
was good at that.
So then when we started the Sports Authority,
Yeah.
I was a big podcast guy, and I said, "Hey man, a lot of people enjoy podcasts." So I don't know when it really came about, but it has been for a long time. This is something that I wanted to do in some form.
Sullins, when did you know that you had a voice that this was going to work?
I think that Trail's right. First of all, I never had any problem public speaking. You know, I mean, it's hard to do this if you can't.
If you don't
speak.
want to, yeah.
You know what I mean? We've talked about some of the takeovers. You're like, hey, boys, come on now. Come on. Paint's drying here. Let's go.
Hey, those student-led broadcasts can't wait.
So I never had a problem with public speaking. I don't know when my opinion, and I really probably didn't have a problem with my opinion. You know what I mean? If you want it, fine. If you don't, fine. I was going to give it to you. So, and then when we started doing this podcast years ago, I just had a great
was
time.
fun.
It was fun.
Oh.
And then when people started listening to
You're
it,
like,
I thought,
"Oh."
hey. And then when Chad said, I'll pay you six figures, I was like, oh, that's not happening yet.
About to say, did I miss that before the show?
You should have been here. 2026,
Yeah.
me and Sullins
yeah.
taking over.
Duo.
Good for y'all.
Duo.
We'll cut
I got some royalty somewhere.
You enjoy doing it? Would you enjoy doing this?
I would
like it.
enjoy it. Yeah, y'all kind of influenced me too. I've been day one listener, so
Oh man, we appreciate
I
that.
got my hype up for this type of stuff.
Sullins, what are you drawing up a 131?
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know why these two guys are here tonight. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. On that one. Yeah. To answer my own question on that, the funny thing about that is y'all talk about like you enjoyed public speaking, and Sullins enjoyed public speaking. I hated it, could not stand it. And more to the point, Connor can probably vouch for this. Anybody that sees me out in life, are like, that guy doesn't like talking to anybody. Sullins, you saw me for 10 years do this job. Go sit on the baseline, headphones in, doesn't want to chat with anybody. So yeah, I don't know exactly when this happened. It still kind of cracks me up that I'm like, oh, I talk to people daily.
Well, I think it started again when we started the Sports Authority, and you had to get on the live broadcast. And then we quickly realized, hey, let's get Hans.
Yeah.
Hans is going to be a lot better.
Immediately. I'm sitting there sweating in Smithville. I'm like, dude, we got to do better than this. There has to be somebody that's better than me at this. And then, I don't know, man. It's really weird, but I think y'all do a great job with it, man. Grayson, I appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir,
And
brother.
we'll definitely have you come back on when y'all might be CTC champions or TMSAA or whatever, because now it's all kind of. Is the CTC still? It's not a thing anymore. That's what I thought.
One day at a time, man.
One day at a time. Hey, let's just try to get to 6-1 on Friday. Good luck in y'all's day game against DeKalb County. You can get that coverage on the Main Street Journal. If you haven't subscribed, you should be. Hey, this is the Warren County Sports Authority, and this is where champions come to play. Champion Chevy GMC, 1600 Sparta Street, 473-1535. We will be back next Wednesday at 5 p.m. I'll be back on the Simmons Says tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., and you can see the Lady Pioneers take it over on Friday at 9 a.m.